Hey guys, just had a few people shoot me a message just the other day just about the comments I was making in the Tendon video we did the other day, just in regards to the exercise component. So I thought I'd present you guys a little bit of a case study of one of the players we have here at the Lakes at the moment. So he was playing up at Caboolture Soccer Club earlier on in the year. Was having a bit of trouble with his knees, and he's had a little bit of history in the past with similar symptoms, but he was being managed by the therapist up at Caboolture. So he had trialled 3 rounds of shockwave therapy and had been then presented with potentially trying dry needling, which is similar to acupuncture for those that aren't aware of what that is. Which are both passive therapies, not my sort of go-to for a patella tendon presentation. He then sat down with the therapist, with the coach, and they presented to him that they think he should have a 6-week period of rest before potentially returning back to play. So essentially they were recommending that he do nothing for the next 6 weeks before easing his way back into training. His dad then sort of sought me out, we had a chat, and so I went around to that place, assessed his knee, and so one of the things that tendons typically respond quite well to is what's known as isometric exercises. So in the case of a patella tendinopathy, we're looking at a single leg wall squat, for example. So I believe off the top of my head, I want to say on a single leg squat, he could get to about 30 degrees with a 6 out of 10 pain. We then did 4 45-second wall squat holds on both sides, and we reassessed his single leg squat pain, and he had an increase in depth, so getting down to probably about 50 to 60 degrees with a 3 out of 10 pain. So it was a really good improvement, and it was a nice way to show to him that exercise is the way forwards. So since then, he's been at the Lakes now for the last month to 6 weeks, gradually progressing well. Over the last 2 weeks, he has played the full 90 minutes from having not been able to complete 20 minutes and unable to train during the week. So basically, he's been doing his isometric exercises before training and before games, as well as every morning, and he's been continuing his gym strengthening program. I don't believe he would be in the position where he is at the moment if he had had that 6-week period of rest. I think his 6-week period of rest very quickly could have turned into a 12 to 14 week period, where we're then looking at racing to get him back on the pitch, get him back in the team. So I think overall you're probably looking at a 14 to 16 week endeavour just from a 6-week period of deloading, which symptomatically would have improved, but I don't think it would have made a significant change to his overall level of function and how he was able to train on the field. So I think that was a really good little case example for you guys to understand the benefits of exercise. In his case, he will have to sort of manage it through the year. It's not a case that it's now fixed, he's now playing 90 minutes. He is going to have to maintain that load going through the tendon, through his strengthening and through his isometrics, and we're going to have to look at where we can add in those higher level loading exercises during the week in small doses to potentially try and give him a little bit of top up, but that will probably more so come in the off season in preparation for next season. Any questions about that case, feel free to shoot me a message. Otherwise, have a great week, guys.